What up, though? This your boy Cuzin P, and you're tuned in to the
Spot.
spot where the ears meet the street.
Here with the players, the best. You know what I'm saying? With whatever you. Damn, I don't even know. I gotta get the shit where your ear eat. What is it? Where your ears meet the street. Where your ear meet the street. The spot where your ear meet the streets, man.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Alaska with the spot where the ears meet the streets. I'm here with one of my friends, my partners. This guy, go ahead and introduce yourself.
How y'all doing? Torch One Blazing, owner of Woodsworks Media. Nice to be here on the spot where the ears meet the street with the homie Alaska, a.k.a. Africa, a.k.a. Nebraska.
Antarctica too. We can be
Antarctica,
anybody.
you know what I'm saying?
Arkansas,
Argentina.
Argentina.
They still in the World Cup,
bitty,
right?
Bitty Bumba. Yep.
Oh, okay, well, we might go with Argentina for today
Let's
just because we
go.
still got a chance to win.
That part. Are you ready to get into it?
Let's do it.
Let's do our shots first. Let's
Yeah.
go. Ew. All right to it. For people who have never heard of Woodworks Media, what is the company's mission and what problems are you trying to solve for creators?
So for Woodsworks Media, our biggest thing is giving access to people who don't necessarily have it. We try to make our prices affordable to where most people can get high quality material, high quality people to work with for affordable prices. I mean, I guess the best way to put it is we want to let your voice be heard, and we try to build the space for you to be able to do that without breaking your pockets.
I love that. And just to, get a little nitty and grittier, that's where we are today. That's where we've been shooting the spot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So this is Woodworks Media right here.
Well, I ain't gonna lie. The spots pockets is just fine. Don't worry about them.
For sure.
But that mission statement is for you youngsters, you young entrepreneurs, you young creators trying to come up. Like, because you see somebody like the spot and how professional they are, that's the reason why you want to tap in with us. Because we're going to teach you how to be them, how to become professional, how to be something that's performing weekly, doing high numbers, bringing in people on YouTube, bringing on people on Instagram. Like, the spot's a great example, along with 94 Feet with Coach JT, Thursday Therapies with Jay Did It.
Let's go.
I Wish You Was podcast with myself and my wife, Sean. So we got the best theme songs in the city, you know what I'm saying? But it's a family environment. We try to create a space to where you can come and be yourself and not feel pressured other than to do the job that you came here to do.
And it does feel like family.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is a family environment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all seen, I was twerking here while his missus is having a business call in the back, and I'm just shaking ass. And they're like, that's just what she do, because that's what we are. We're family. It just is what it is.
Week one, it was awkward. Week 6 is like, okay, it's a Thursday.
Yeah, yeah. And it's so comforting. You guys do make it easy being in this space.
Well, I got to give her credit because, I can be somewhat aloof. I tend to be more on the technical side. I like to edit and push the buttons, but my wife, Shanti Doc, a.k.a. Sean, she's real big about, giving water, making you comfortable. Is there anything you need, making you feel at home so you can do your best. My job is to make sure you look your best, you sound your best, and the product we give you is top notch. Her job is to make you feel like you're part of the family. And I think together we create that atmosphere for people here locally in Sacramento. And, when we travel out in other places, we take that attitude with us. We'll come to your house and make your house feel like it's our house and you visiting and you happy to see us. You know what I mean? But that's the positivity we give you when we come out to your location or you come deal with us here.
And I think that's a great explanation of you guys. And to even piggyback even more off of that, that is kind of Sean's role and your role. You're like this analytical, like, I'll be like, George, and he's like, girl, I'm trying to mix these things. However, when Sean does step out of the room, then you do carry on that job to make it feel like home. And then when you step out of the room, Sean is the analytical, I got the camera, sit here, let me move. So even though you guys have your own jobs or whatever, you guys do complement when the other one's out. It's a full service thing, and that's what I think makes you guys so beautiful, is that whether it's the both of you or just one of you, the atmosphere is exactly the same. The comfortability, the connection, the support is 100% the same.
Well, that's because it's built. The foundation is what it is. no matter what the situation is, the foundation stays the same. When you build your foundation in concrete, then you build a strong building. You know, our concrete is positivity, faith, you know what I mean, hard work, and happiness. You know, so those things transcend regardless who's in the room. Our cousin Accurate, he's on the boards right now working. Like, regardless of what Woodswork team member is helping you that day, you're going to get a certain level of respect, dignity, and professionalism. You know, and if you don't get it, make a complaint. We're going to send it up to HR. We're going to get it right, and we're going to take care of it. You know what I mean? So that's just how we get out.
I love that. What inspired you to start Woodworks Media? And what gap did you see in media production space that made you say, I can do that better?
My garage. I was doing this in my garage, and I kept looking at my background, and I'm like, I got a weight rack back there. I got, like, you know what I mean, like a big screen TV. I got a pool table, which you would think, oh, that looks great. It doesn't on camera. Like, it looks horrible. Like, it doesn't look, nothing looks consistent. Everything looks like, am I at a bar? Where am I at? And I'm like, this is not professional. I wanted to go somewhere and build something professional. I started with a partner who wasn't able to continue. Reached out to another partner who wasn't able to join in. My wife was like, hey, let me team up with you.
I'm here.
I was like, I
Put
never
me in,
thought about
coach.
that, but all right, because to me, that's the same money coming out the house, but all right, it's good. She started looking at spaces, and she was like, babe, what could you do with this space? Knowing me, I'm like, oh, I get to play with my tools. So, you know, we built this space, but it just started with a problem. You know, the problem was I couldn't be professional in my garage.
Right.
I couldn't charge someone to come and work with me, and they're in my house. You know, I had to give them somewhere to come to where they know that they're putting their money into something professional.
Right.
And that was the need, because Sacramento, we don't have a lot of that. We have a lot of people with equipment that work out of their garage, which, again, nothing wrong with it.
Nah.
But at times you want that difference. You want something to be able to feel like I'm going to where, hey, I'm on K Street. I can see Golden One from here. I can, you know, when Tiger was here, I can go attend a party at Tiger right after I'm done recording my song. You know, if I know the DJ, get my song played, but whatever the access,
Right.
you know, the networking, you know, that was what was missing. It was standard connection point for people to be able to come in the mid side of the city and handle their business without any worries of anything negative. Just like, again, positivity, hard work, faith, and execution. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And I would say we had an entrepreneur on before our show, and we were talking about like the problems with being an entrepreneur and stuff like that. And you know, you're an entrepreneur, you're in your garage, right? You're making it happen, but the professionalism is we're not gonna have that weight set in the back, you know. And so elevating, knowing that I'm gonna utilize this space now because it's what I have, and then I'm gonna get somewhere bigger, and that's what you did. You just
Correct.
You
Yeah.
just built it from there.
Yeah.
Which is a true entrepreneur.
Yeah, for sure. No, we built something that again, we could have done it the cheap way, but we wanted to do it the right way.
Exactly. I mean, I do be mad at this Raider wall. Like, I need some orange and gold in here. You feel me?
First of all, that
I
would
hate
never
when
happen.
he got a Raider hat and a Raider wall, and that do irritate me. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. Since we being real open and honest, cause we family.
I almost wore the hoodie today. I ain't gonna lie, with the shield on it, seasons kicking in, preaching around the corner.
Sure.
But I decided to let you live. I ain't gonna lie.
Thank
But
you.
I was
Thank you.
I was gonna Raider Nation you to death today though.
Hey, if you ever do that, please tell me
And
so
your-
I could Niner you out.
In
so
your
we can just-
in your defense though, you know, we're good this year. So you're gonna have to deal with it, like
Yeah.
at least for the next 20 weeks. That's all I'm saying.
About time. look, if you was all Raiders out, I would have went downstairs to my salon and got all my Niner stuff, and I would have came out here. It might not have matched, but I would have every Niner thing on that I own to be like, "What's good, bro? How you do? You see these Super Bowls on this jacket, bro?"
The not matching is throwing me.
You know that's how I do. Woodworks Media offers much more than just podcasting. Can you walk us through the different services you provide and who they're designed for?
Yeah, so we started off as an educational space. So the first thing and the foremost thing we do is we teach young people how to create. So we open our space to people from the ages of 10 to 17 to learn how to create media. They learn to make beats. They learn how to write raps. They learn how to do podcasts. That's our first foremost mission. After that, we go into the full media aspect. So we write scripts with you. We will record and help you film your movie. We go on location to do sporting events. We do weddings. We do birthday parties. Where we have the technology to do anything in-house and out in the public. You know, we shoot music videos. We give training. You know, we do consultations. You know, we'll sit and talk with you and help you develop your product, help you develop your show. You know, we actually are working with, you know, one of your former guests, Adonis Concierge,
Let's go.
on a couple movie pilots and skits and things like that to put on YouTube. So, you know, we anything media related is what we do. That's why we don't call ourselves Woodsworks Record Label. You know,
Yeah.
we're Woodsworks Media. Because
Adonis is great.
Adonis is funny
He's fucking funny. Has he taken off his woo wop yet?
every time he
I
can.
love it.
Yeah.
He'll turn you on like a
By
turn me
woo
on,
wop,
probably
she means
not.
leg. Cause
Yeah, he's leg.
if you
Sorry,
saw
sorry.
the interview, you got to
Sorry,
be
my
sure
bad.
because they was talking about some crazy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Woo.
By woo wop, he mean the leg
leg.
only, the leg below the knee,
But
that
no,
leg,
below
that
the
leg,
knee.
that one. I gotta
See,
watch
yeah,
you. Know,
I
Dennis.
forget.
I
It's
was
me,
there.
y'all. When a new client walks through your doors, what kind of experience do you want them to have from the first conversation to the final product?
Depends what you do. So if you do sports, I want you to feel like you're coming to ESPN.
Let's go.
I want to be able to give you what you're looking for close-up wise. You know, I can put your scoreboard on the screen. I can give you your rundown. I want you to feel like you're, rest in peace, Stuart Scott.
Rest
I want
in
you to
peace.
feel
Let's
like
go.
Stephen A. Smith. You know, I want you to feel like a professional. If you're doing therapy, like we have a lot of doctors and we have a lot of therapists that come through here, I want you to feel like you have an open, quiet space to conduct yourself in a manner that can speak to your patients. If you wild and crazy, I want you to be able to bring your drink in here and party and have a great time. Only thing we don't do in here is smoke. We don't smoke in here because we have kids in here and it's hard to get that smell out.
But you can smoke outside.
But you can smoke outside.
We're right
You know
next
what
to
I'm
a
saying?
dispensary.
Next door to a dispensary. So you can come here and go get your treat.
That
You know what I'm
part.
saying? So we want you to feel at home. And that is the biggest thing that I didn't want to lose leaving my house. Like I wanted to lose the background.
Right.
But I wanted to keep that feeling of being at home. I wanted you to come in here and feel like, hey, I'm home here. Take your shoes off.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Wear your slippers. You feel me? Like, but feel at home dealing with us. You know what I mean? Because
That
again,
part.
this is a family business, husband and wife, cousin. You know what I mean? Like this is grounded in the foundation of family, faith, and hard work. So I want you to feel that when you walk in here.
You definitely do. You do. You exude that. You've worked with a variety of creators and businesses. What's the biggest mistake you see people make when they're trying to build their brand through content?
Not being themselves.
Yeah.
A lot of people try to fit the motion. They try to ride the most recent wave instead of just being who they are. And, you know, seeing the different people, the one thing I've seen consistently work is being yourself. Even for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, I've never met another Alaska.
That part.
Like, it's...
Hey, touche. That's what I laugh because I'm like, these are like the two themselves motherfuckers that I
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Like,
straight
and we're
up.
both like, hey,
Yeah.
take us. It is what it is.
Because at the end of the day, like, what are you selling me? Like, are you trying to push something off on me? Are you trying to sell me something that you think is cool? Or are you selling me something that I respect and I think is cool?
Right.
Because I'm telling you which one I'm buying, and it ain't what you telling me that you think is cool. I'm buying what I feel is genuine.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so as a content creator, you got to remember to sell what's true to you, because if somebody catch you at 2 a.m, fresh out your sleep, waking up with water on your face, are you still going to be that person at that moment that you are when you prep for 6 hours before you got there?
Right.
Like, you gotta know who you are, and you got to be yourself. You know what I mean?
I will say, again, because I've done my interviews here and stuff, I will say that you guys do create that space, you know? We've had different people come in and out of these doors. I'm a fucking firecracker. I could be, like he said, all those names he gave me because he knows that I have alter egos. We don't know who's finna come through that door, but whoever comes through that door, me, one of my guests or whatever, you create this space for people to just be them. No judgment. You are family. Just be you, and we love you. And that's a great feeling that you exude.
Funny part about it is, I'm a fan of half these people.
Yeah.
And, like, they don't even know it. A lot of these cats be like, oh, yeah, they come in there, and I'm like, hey, I follow you on Instagram. I saw that, and you do this, and you sell this, and your song said this, and, yo, good luck today. And they're like, yo.
You see
I'm
that?
like, yeah. I'm like, bro, we see your hard work. We see you out there. That's why we create this space for you, so that way you can put yourself out there, put your talent in front of the world, and make the world become fans just like I am. One of my favorite people you had through it, Lil Six. The most humblest dude I ever met. Like, that brother, man, like, was so humble, so down to earth, and his music is out of this world. You know, the education we get. I mean, we had the two lone brothers.
Lone dudes.
Lone dudes.
Yeah.
Lone dudes. Like, it's
How
just
you doing?
so many different personalities, so many different
Or-
people.
Or the girl I just interviewed.
Oh, she was great. Yeah, the girl you just interviewed, Dior, Monrovia Dior, she was a beautiful young lady, positivity, grounded in faith, gotta love it. Who else was my favorite? Mo came through with them hands. Mo will beat you up. You know what I'm saying?
And Mo will beat you up.
Mo will beat you up.
And give you the biggest hug right after. That's
right.
Mo.
You know I knocked you out, right?
That part, right? Yeah.
D-Lo was super down to earth, Aaron Lee. I mean, amazing people have been through this building. Jairus Roberts, one of the people we work with, just amazing people come through these doors. And so it's fun, man.
I love it. Podcasting has become one of the biggest marketing tools today. Why do you think so many businesses and creators are investing in podcasts instead of relying only on traditional social media?
You can't stifle the message. In podcasting, you're able to speak freely.
Yep.
Unless you have sponsors that are really running your program, you're able to put who you want on there. You're able to say what you want to say and give it to the world. That's why podcasting is such a beautiful thing, because if you have a message and something important to say, put it out there. Whether it's high quality, whether it's through us, whether it's off your iPhone or your Samsung, put it out there. You know what I mean? Because your voice is meant to be heard.
Yeah.
And that's why people are diving into podcasting, because TV programs are cool and they're meant to entertain. Podcasts are meant to communicate.
Yep. Yeah. Tell a story.
Yeah.
Exactly. Quality matters in production. What separates Woodworks Media from someone who just buys a camera and starts recording content?
So we were blessed to be able to invest high end with equipment. I'm going to be honest, equipment's important.
Yes.
We deal with Sony Cinema Line cameras. We deal with high-end lenses. We deal with full frame cameras when the situation calls for. Everything we shoot can be in 4K, 8K, 1080, whatever that your budget is for. We can do that for you, because your phone can only do so much.
Right.
You're limited to what that one object can give you. Whereas if you have the right amount of equipment, you can do a lot. We have 5 cameras. We have multiple lens angles. We have multiple microphone types.
Swinging microphones are my favorite. Put that on there like this.
We got microphones for swingers. I'm just saying, it's.
What you call me? You know I like that.
Hey, but the technology we invest in, we always want to stay up to date with the latest, hottest, and greatest, and give it to you at a price that anybody can afford.
Yes.
Because again, that's what's going to get the message out there. It's not making you sound like you on Radio Shack. I'm aging myself because y'all don't even know what Radio Shack is.
Radio Shack.
You feel me?
Radio Shacks?
I gotta take a shot on that one.
I know.
Radio Shack.
No, I don't have a shot. Dang.
He said Radio Shack.
Are those closed for real?
Those are done. They're
You
done.
feel
So.
for
Yeah, they're
real?
done. So. I should have said Best Buy.
I was gonna say Best Buy turned into Radio Shack. Yeah.
Hey.
7-Up, Radio Shack. What else do we gotta do to fucking date ourselves?
Hey,
Be kind. Rewind.
Oh yeah.
Blockbuster.
Y'all don't know nothing about no Blockbuster. I think it's like 2 left in America.
Card.
It's like 2 left in America, so you
Are
can
there?
use it like 2 places in America
for
somewhere.
Sure. Let's go.
For sure, they renting nothing but headaches because nobody got a VCR player.
That part. How we finna play this? Looking back, what's been one of the biggest challenges you faced while building Woodworks Media, and what did it teach you as a business owner?
I've had a couple of other podcast / business owners pretend to be clients to come in and do like price scouting or location scouting just to kind of compare themselves to us. And me being so open, I'm just like, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's irritating. I mean, it's like, if you got questions, just ask. Like, there's no need to be sneaky. And just seeing the character in certain people, just like, it disappoints me.
We're not, what is it called? Gatekeeping.
Yeah,
Gatekeeping
like it's good. Like, all you gotta do is ask. DM me. You ain't gotta, you could have saved your gas.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? Like.
But the weird energy is weird.
Yeah. And it's, not to put anybody down, but again, coming by just to talk and question me and then turn around and make your prices $5 cheaper like a week later. Like that's not, you can always try to undercut prices, but you can never reproduce what we give people.
Quality.
So,
Let's go.
quality and atmosphere is something that can be replicated.
Right. I'm about to be real. Y'all, I'm about to be real. He don't even know what I'm finna say.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So I came in here, y'all. this weekend I went to a recording studio and it had a little booth, right? I ain't never been in a booth with a mirror wop. And I'm like, hey, Torch, this is the first time I've ever been in a real recording studio. He's like, bitch, nigga.
First
look
of all,
around these walls.
First of all, she said she went to a studio with a booth. Now, I've built this
Go ahead.
TV
Yes, that's
studio
what I'm about to say. Yep.
from the ground up using booth
I didn't know
technology.
I didn't know this was a big booth.
If you move all these
Yes,
foam pads off the
100%.
wall, there's nothing but soundboard underneath these foam
Yep.
walls on top of another layer of walls.
Yep.
I've literally that small booth that you were in, you're in a big one every time you come in here.
Right. So what I'm saying to them is like I had no idea. You feel me? I didn't know.
So what you're saying is you didn't know you were dealing with the real.
Exactly.
Big D.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I am not a media, like I just see the walls. I'm like, you got nice walls. You got a little Raider wall. That's all right. I don't really like it, but whatever. But now that I'm seeing it and we've talked about it, I'm like, people do this and you've expanded it.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what this is, But also it being homely and us being family, it never felt like a recording studio.
Well,
to me.
it's called life experience.
Right.
I mean, so I've been in what you call the first studio you've been in,
Yeah.
and I'm like, I love this.
Right.
How do I make this where everybody can enjoy it?
You did.
I remove the middle wall. I take away the glass, and I open up the whole area. But now I make the entire area soundproof.
Right.
Now I make the entire area. I can talk into my mic. They can talk in the back, but we can still be comfortable.
But it doesn't feel like
Well, it's not
that.
supposed to.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's where the misconception for me is like when I was in that booth, I'm like, oh, it's like tight, it's hot. That was the thing. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not shitting on nobody because it was a cool studio, but it was hot. You feel me? So I'm like, oh, this is what a studio is. No, you've been in a studio all
Well,
year.
thank your homegirl, because that fan you feeling, that was her idea.
Yeah. Oh,
She got the silent fan
Yeah.
that we can run while we're recording, so
Love
it keeps
it.
the air blowing. You know what I'm saying? Keep us feeling good. You know what I mean? So again, it's work. It's things that went into this to make this comfortable.
Exactly, and that's what and you make it so comfortable that it doesn't feel like work. It just feels easy to be here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That
right.
and that's what it was. Is like
Wait. Did you just call me easy?
a little bit.
No, don't
Sorry,
do that.
Sean.
It takes a little work. I need at least 3
I don't
drinks.
know. I don't know. Sean said she just gave you a smile, a little rap, and then she.
I mean,
swooped
she
you
did.
up.
That's how she.
Yeah,
Well,
so-
not the
so-
rap part. She gave me a smile though. And,
The smile and the rap.
The smile.
I seen that. Oh, don't. We gonna put my girl on some dubs. I know her music. She played it for me. I was like, girl, okay.
Actually, did you know she was actually on a song with somebody who dissed me? So like that was actually the first time I heard her music was a diss track dedicated to me, and she was on it, and I was like, "Hey, are y'all dissing me right now?"
Wait, hold on. Were you guys together at that point?
We were dating. We had just started dating, and she
She
like
thinks she cute.
she was like, "Hey, let me let you hear this song real quick," and I was like, "Is that a sneak diss?"
Did
I
you
was
know?
like-
She didn't
So-
know. She's like, hey, daddy, I'm a rap. You want to hear my song? They're like, fuck Torch. And he's like, wait, hold
I
up.
was like,
hold up.
I was like,
hold
slow
up."
down.
Hey, but I wiped her up, though.
Well, I was gonna say, the results is the proof. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Somebody won the battle.
Okay. All right. She here now. Let's go. Look, y'all.
She
over
got
there-
that dub on her chest.
That part.
The
That
dub
part.
was works.
That's my man's.
Yeah, but no, that real talk. Like
that's
so
so
really,
funny.
the first time I heard her music, she's on a diss song dedicated to me, and so like I had to be the bigger MC and get past that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Plus, the song was cute. You know what I mean? But it was cute. But
Yeah.
it wasn't
He
doing
knew what he
nothing.
was doing. He's like, all right,
Yeah,
you
yeah, it
gonna
was
diss
cute.
me? All right, you finna be mine.
You feel me?
You
It's
finna
good.
be mine.
Right,
You,
right.
you got a mouth that big? All right, you finna be mine. Look
You-
at she over there just shaking. Look at her.
You remember
She's
what Tupac
listening.
said, right? That's why I fucked your bitch, you
That-
fat mother. Take money, hey, get money,
Take money,
all this shit.
That
Yeah.
part.
And she took my ring too, and my last name. So
And all of that.
I won
And
the
your
battle.
heart.
I won the battle. I won
Yeah,
the battle.
she won the war though. I ain't gonna lie. Ooh, that was a Stevie J. That was a Stevie J mouth. Don't do that. I'm gonna call you Jocelyn. I heard. Okay,
You
don't do
already
that.
know that.
Don't do that. I know what y'all be doing at home.
Stevie
okay.
J, shout out to you, real playboy. You one of my role models. I just
I
want you to
love
know that.
that.
West Coast niggas see you.
Let's go.
Stevie J, all the way.
Where do you see Woodworks Media 5 years from now? Are there any new services, projects, or goals you're working towards that people should keep an eye out on?
Yeah, so we're we are working towards building one of the first sound stages in Northern California. If everything goes right the next 5 years, we should have a space for you to really be able to get creative. Like, I mean, film real scenes, not just video scenes, but real action scenes, real drama scenes, real dramatic and, interpolations of whatever you thinking. But I have spent a lot of time in Los Angeles. I went to college at Cal State LA.
Let's go.
One of my best friends, Deji Olasimbo, he's he's go by Deji right now, but
Let's
he's
go.
producer of the show Johnson's, has a show I call Grits, Girls Raised in the South. My college roommate really motivated me to really pay attention to Hollywood media. One of the things we're lacking in Northern California is a soundstage. We're lacking a space for people to go to and just be able to create everything.
Yeah.
Not just a section of the game, but everything. So, if everything goes right the next 5 years,
will.
that's the goal.
It will. When everything goes right in the next 5 years, we finna do that.
Well,
Brother.
I say if, because at this pace it might be 3 years.
Let's
but
go.
I'm just,
I'm with the 3.
we gonna keep
One
it.
and a half. Look, let's keep going.
We just gonna keep it humble. We're gonna keep it humble. We're gonna keep it humble. So we'll say 5 for sure. But yeah, it's coming to fruition.
You got it, brother. You're getting there.
So the beautiful thing about what we do is, myself and my big brother have a contracting background, so we can build a lot of stuff ourselves. So we're able to save a lot of money. So the biggest thing is just getting the location.
One before we go, you ready?
Yes, ma'am.
If someone watching this interview has been thinking about creating content, starting a podcast, or building their brand, but keep putting it off, what advice would you give them before they take their first step?
Trust yourself. We thought we would be so much slower in this process because we intentionally took our time. But yet, when you create a space that's genuine, people come. If you build, we all laugh at the same, but it's really true.
Yeah.
If you build it, they'll come.
Yeah.
We met you guys through a client. I met Glory Tunes through a client.
Yeah.
Glory Tunes reintroduced me to Cuzin P, who brought the spot back to this location. Like, it's why we call it family.
Yeah.
Because if you do right by somebody, you never know down the line who you gonna end up being able to do right by you. Just start. Just put one foot in front of the other and just start.
Let's go.
Don't hold yourself back.
Before we leave, because we've been talking a lot about her, get up. Come on. Come say hi, mama. Let's go. We a whole family in here. Let's get the wifey. Yay, my sister, the other half of What Works. Let's go. I want you to stay there because I want to say goodbye, but I want to say goodbye to you both. I appreciate you guys. I love you. Again, you already know how it goes. Look at that camera right there. Tell everyone how to find you.
Well, you can find us at woodsworksmedia.com. That's the website. You can get podcast time slots. You can get studio time. You can get consultation times. Shout out to my boy Carlton Brown. This is his hat right here. I love this line. This is beautiful work. You know what I'm saying? Because I love the message where he says results take time. Results take time. You know what I mean? So you just got to keep working. You got to believe in yourself. You can catch us on Instagram, Woodsworks Media. You can catch us on Facebook under Woodsworks Media. Everything is WOODSWRX Media. Tap in.
Let's go. All right, family. I love you guys. Thanks for having us and creating this beautiful space for us. We out, y'all. Let's go.
This brother from Detroit.